Alright, so what is up everybody? Welcome back to another video. Since I already finished the, the Denji Godly update, now it's time for the weekly tournament. Now, for this video is going to be the trade one, and this is the team that I use currently. And for proof is that I'm currently on 3rd place with 1093, and I could have gone a lot more if I just waited a little bit more on my nuke, and you guys could do that as well. But this is the team that I use. I use Gilgamesh, Ichigo, Yuta, also as Wind Prince, Immortal King, and lastly Idol. Now for Soul, I use the strongest Soul on Gilgamesh, the Soul of Brute Force on Ichigo, and then a Fused Warrior Super Soul on Yuta, the Soul of Encumbered on Wind Prince, and then Soul of Prosperous Wishes on Idol, and then for Immortal King, I don't have any soul on him currently, but if you have this specific soul that I'm going to show you right here, this one right here, the Soul of Rapid Recovery, you want to put this on Time King, but you don't really need to do that if you don't have it, just it's fine. Also for skill tree, I use the critical skill tree on everybody in this team. Ichigo has critical skill tree as well, the Immortal King critical as well, and then Win same thing, and lastly Yuta as well. And then for Idol, I use the not soul, but the support skill tree. I mean that's quite obvious. So let's get on with the tournament. Before I continue with the video, I would like to remind that only 1.1% of the viewers that are currently watching the video are subscribed. So if you want to support the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. It would mean a lot. And yeah, back to the video. Alright, now that we're in game, the place that you wanna place all of your unit down is between these two hills right here. Now the strategy that I'm going to be using is kind of quite simple. I'll just place my idol down right in the middle right here, and then let's just wait. Now for this tournament, for this week tournament, is going to be nuke resistance, cooldown lock, and the enemy gonna have regen as well. So a lot of you might think, oh yeah, the new Denji might be good then since he has like bleed resistance. But sadly, no, not yet, because I tried it earlier. I didn't get as good of a result as I was expecting. So yeah, and this is the team that I come up with. The reason why I pick Yuta is because of Rika summon. Rika has Despair and Fear on placement immediately, which is very OP. So that is why I pick Rika. I mean Yuta more specifically. The Yuta himself don't really get any use in this tournament, but you kind of want to upgrade him later on. But I'll show you later on. So on an early game, it's kind of simple. You just once you can place down Gilgamesh as soon as you can, you place him down so you can get that early kill really fast. And then I'm gonna move my unit to this one right here and continuing upgrading Idol. And then I'll also be moving my Ichigo down to right here where he's still in idle range. Continue upgrading, and as always, the unit that you want to upgrade the priority to maximize first is Idol and then Ichigo. You want to max out your Ichigo as fast as you can, because he will be the one dealing the most damage out of anyone in your team. Now don't worry about leakage, because there won't be any, because of Ichigo's like mini nuke. I think he has one, which is very nice. So I'll just continue upgrading Ichigo now until he is max level. And then for Rika, you will kind of want to place Rika like on the, I think yeah, here is fine. Alright, or it doesn't even have to be here. You can move you can put Rika right in front a little bit as well, just to make sure that her line is right there. There you go. And then there you go, Fear and Despair, which is incredibly OP. Now the next thing you want to max out for me is Rika. I want to max her out first as much as I can, because she doesn't really cost a lot to max out. So let's just get that out of the way as soon as possible. There you go, max out Rika. Now the next unit that you don't really want to max out, but just to make sure that Enkidu a range hit almost the spawn of the enemies, and this is good enough. So there you go. So the enemy can get as much debuff as possible. Now after that, you want to not maxed out, just upgrade Win Prince until he get his cone. There you go. Now just continue upgrading Ichigo again. You don't really need to upgrade Immortal King anytime soon because he's only here for ability as well. After you maxed out your Ichigo, the next obvious thing is to max out your Gilgamesh. Also, if you're just leave Yuta alone for now because we kind of want that crippled, because the crippled will make the enemies take 15% more damage. Now we want to change that to what's it called, pressure, but this is later on because it's quite of an expensive upgrade. So prioritize maxing out your Ichigo and getting your Gilgamesh to his upgrade 9, where he will have the first nuke. Alright, she has an ability that is kind of nice, which will buff our Gilgamesh. Alright, now we're gonna max out Kodo. Alright. Also, you kind of want to have a max out Enkudo first and then use the ability before you use this special Anomalist nuke. Alright. Alright, it's nearing 1 minute now. The enemy aren't really moving, so let's just use the time rewind once we hit around 120 to 130 seconds. And now. Alright, the enemy all go back now. Use this one nuke, and then now use the big nuke for Gilgamesh, since all the enemies in range, so all of them will get the same debuff at the same time. And then the next thing is that you want to max out your you want to keep upgrading your Yuta now because you don't really have any use of the money now. And then you'll use the Beam of Love later on once you hit like 20 seconds. Now. Alright, let's put the game in 1 speed now. Now, what's it called? Yuta will have weaken, and we're at 1000 kill. So let's get ready our erase existence from him. 3, 2, 1. 1089. So yeah, that's pretty close to my current record. My current record is 1093, so that's like 4 kill off, but that is pretty close. And yeah, so just to make sure, let me go back to the tournament hub just to make sure. And there you go. If we with 1089, that would have put me in 8th place. So yeah, so that is the strategy for this tournament that I found out so far. Obviously there are going to be better ones because this is kind of rushed a little bit. And yeah, that is all for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.